Cow. College of winning.
This is my United States of whatever. And this is my United States of whatever.
Subscribe, whatever 33 TV.
What's up, people? Welcome back to part 2 of Pickle Rick. How to make that emblem in Call of Duty World War II. So here, these missiles make a good set of ribs using one layer to do 3 pieces. It's very nice, but they will need some trimming on the outside, so I'll get a color to match the background, but I'll line it up first. A capital U will trim both sides very nicely. I resize it to have a little bit of extra hanging over the edge, and then I can match the color to the background and makes that disappear, and it trims it out. So now we get the rims done. Alright, now we're going to do some arms. We've got this bone. You want to line it up. The bone has, an uneven shape. It's not symmetrical. So I'm going to line it up where it looks like the arm. Like in this instance right here, the wrist bone has got to be smaller end than the big end where the elbow is, right? So it flipped it and rotated that. And we'll get the other arm up top. And that arm has a muscle, but first we're going to get the tendon that goes on the bone arm on the right. And that's going to look better flipped over, in my opinion. And we're going to make that hot pink, like muscle color. And then the shoulder muscle, that bat wing makes a really good shape, about the same shape as it's drawn, so that's nice. And then this bullet right here, we're going to be covering the tip up so it works nicely. I want to make sure it's the same length as the other arm, and that's good. And then line that up, and then change that to muscle color. And then we're going to use the wolf head to be his tuft of rat hair on his shoulder. So we're going to bend it and skew it so it doesn't really look like a wolf head anymore, but it definitely still looks like fur. Going to make that dark gray. And then the helmet, the Vikings helmet, will make a good pelvis bone. Get 2 bones out of 1 symbol. Put the helmet off screen so it doesn't, the helmet part's not part of the design. And then I do brighten up the color of his highlight, and it looks a lot better. And we change both pieces because the handle's hollow. And what's next? The spikes that go on his shoulders, we're going to look those up in the emblems. They got one that's pretty good, doesn't need much modification. Hardly any, really, just positioning. Get that. That. Get it in spot, copy, paste, rotate, flip, position. Alright, now some pickle bumps. They'll be a darker green than the rest of the greens. And that will also get some highlights on the left side on the left, on the right side on the right. I'm going to use a small semicircle and like a yellowish green color for that. Put a few of these. And different sizes. So I'm going to copy that and then kind of change the size so there's not just all the same size, and find a decent places to put those. And look around, that's good. Right. Where? Oh, I want it to look like another boob, so over here, different size. And now the teeth. We're gonna use that that half circle, and I'm gonna skew it and squish it so it's not quite as wide. And then gonna position that around the mouth, and it takes less of those to fill the mouth, so it leaves us a couple extra spots where we can put a pickle bump on his head next. So this is just cutting and pasting over the other shapes, and then dragging them over and aligning them. And then we just get on to the last pickle bump. Oh, we're still working on the teeth, get them lined up. I didn't see when I put the tongue in, but I guess I put the tongue in. Oh yeah, I put the tongue in off screen. It was, I think it stopped, but we got the tongue in there. And now here's the final pickle bump. And a highlight, copy, paste, change size, rotate it into place. And that is Pickle Rick in a rat suit. He's got his metal leg and his screw in his leg. And we're going to name it Pickle Rick. And that's how to make Pickle Rick in a rat suit. Close up. Thanks for watching, guys. Whatever 33 out.
Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. Below the video you can subscribe, I would appreciate that, and like the video as well. You can share it with your friends on all these different places, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Reddit. You can also email it to anybody you like, and add to your favorite video list. Underneath my video you click my name, and it'll bring you to my channel, Whatever 33 TV. And my videos, thanks guys, you're awesome. Whatever 33